Ladies and gentlemen, folks and friends, we are back after a short break. The first game of the Division 115's Rugby Championship. The jersey issue is solved. The Delhi Hurricanes were kind enough to lend their jerseys to the Bangalore Rugby Football Club. Bangalore Rugby Football Club on the right and the Delhi Rebels on the left.
A late start on day 3, but looks like everyone's geared up. Just waiting for the referees to come on the field and take that first whistle. The players have been waiting for a while. They're quite anxious and excited to get started, as are all of us on this side of the field.
Referee for this match, Palak. Stage is set. But finally, we get to see a Hurricanes versus Rebels match. Out of luck.
Even if it's just the jerseys. Orissa has been giving us some great weather for the last 2 days, but doesn't look like it's going to be very easy for everyone out there today.
You don't make forwards wait this long. Look at them trying to dig the earth out.
To to warm up is enough for forwards. This is really taking out a lot of their energy. We still hope for a very, very tough contested match today. Looks like after all that wait, we're ready to start. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, we had a slightly longer delay than expected, and we're really sorry about the wait. But we're all ready. Both the teams are on field, as well as the referee for the game, Palak. And on a call and whistle, that's the kickoff for day 3.
All went backwards, completely fine. In possession, the Bangalore Rugby Football Club. Into the territory. Quite a nice run that was.
Recovering quickly From that kickoff, keeping possession, Bangalore Rugby moving in. Can this be a quick try? Probably the weight and the pressure of the match getting to them. That's the first knock on and scrum of the day.
And it's scrum time in Budmaneshwar.
No penalties. No penalties. Let them play. Hey, exit.
Naveen,
Exit.
Naveen in there.
Defensive para Naveen Apopo.
And
Back, Bangalore, back. Back.
player.
Naveen, call. Pere solli veliya varsolra. Guys, 10, not 15. On the ref, up.
Ball with Gautam Dagar. Measuring for the kick.
And that's a line out. I guess the viewers are now a little bit more accustomed to all the various moves of rugby in terms of lineouts, scrums, and it's amazing to see with fan code and streaming how the game is gaining more popularity. And that was a quick out and turnover for Bangalore.
Good, others. Good rush back. Pass it.
Flag is up. Time for a line out.
Goresh.
Clean ball out from the jumper's hand, straight in possession of 4 minutes 45 seconds in. Possession still retained by the Bangalore Rugby Football Club. A little tussle.
Tapping goes to back. Not on it, Kiel, not on. Naveen.
Unsuccessful attempt at the line out from penalty and straight into collision. A turnover for Delhi Rebels. going in hard, and no one expected any different from this game, with both the teams being forward pack heavy. Those are some hard hits and tackles.
A little bit of frustration there. The delayed match. The weather is not in their favor.
That's impossible. It touched. There's no offside. What did she say? Even then, it's a kick. You're on side. It's impossible. No. But he would have gone back. He would have gone back. No, he was there. He was fine. He was fine. Yeah, Mitchie. Because even no one touched because no one touched the ball. And they're all inside. No one's offside. No one from any team's offside. Yeah, stand coach. Stand coach. Santosh, what's your number? Santosh. Santosh, you're on, buddy. You're on. Just take your time, buddy. Take your time. No rush. What's that, what?
All for time on. Another kick to touch by the Delhi Rebels.
Taking it closer to the try zone. Both teams making all efforts to reach closer to. Unfortunately, the ball's not straight. And Bangalore take the penalty. Oh, they've asked for a scrum down here.
They got weight in their scrum. Quite confident with this one.
Almost near the half line. It's going to be a closely contested scrum, both trying to take advantage and move closer to that try and get their first scores on the board for the day. Oh, that's a hard push. Bangalore really giving Delhi Rebels a hard time. Almost gaining over 5 meters with that scrum push.
They have heavy pack. The weight is definitely higher than the Rebels pack. And we'll see a lot of scrums in this game.
We can see the discomfort among the players the weather is causing, but we are expecting these hits and scrums to continue, and none of them are going to be backing down. Very close to the. Very close. Oh. Unfortunately, mistake by Bangalore, very close to the try line, and the ball turns over to Delhi Rebels. Let's see if Bangalore can use that weight and turn it around back to their favor and maybe take it to a try line from here.
And again, a strong push collapses. Turnover.
Every penalty puts a really, really big smile on the faces of both teams.
Missed opportunity. Knock on.
Looks like a tussle on the field and not the kind you want to expect.
That's okay. They're going to shake hands in just coming 1 minute, I'm pretty sure. These games can be heated up. I mean, rugby, the sport where things do get heated up. But then you need to keep the calm in chaos, shake hands, and hit each other again, but legally.
And always nice to have a calm, composed referee on field who can deal with these situations. And we know already from the history of today that, well, it has not been very easy on the players with the delay. And maybe somewhere Delhi Rebels getting a little bit more heated, seeing just the jersey on field of Delhi Hurricanes.
It's quite a possibility.
The team captains talking to their team, calming them down. And another scrum. Delhi Rebels has the ball in their danger zone. They're definitely going to try to keep the possession and not make any mistakes at this point. Quick out and pass from Gotham, and there's a kick for safety and line out for Delhi Rebels. The rest of the Bangalore team waiting with bated breaths to see if this can turn into a try. It has been too close for too long.
A phase crash in the middle. Advancing now, Bangalore Rugby Football Club. Securing the ruck perfectly. The support reaching in time. Everybody knows their job and they're doing it perfectly. And if you, whatever your job is, to clear, come as a bridge, ball carrier, if you take your job seriously, nobody can take that ball from you. Just like in life.
And kick to touch. And quick out by Bangalore, hoping to advance, gain some meters. Big hits from Delhi Rebels. No. Oh, that was a massive hit, driving them back, losing some ground. However, still keeping possession, not letting go of their ball. Bangalore continues to advance. And another penalty. Looks like some change in strategy. Penalties not to line out now. We're looking for a penalty kick.
Somebody's mind just worked in all of this heat. Good decision. Let's see if they can travel this distance.
Always better to put some points on the board and secure that your position, putting in some more pressure on your opposition. Unfortunately, not completed, and game on. Delhi Rebels not missing an opportunity. And quick turnaround for Bangalore. Looks like there's a man down. And once again, can't go without calling out the support that the medical team has been giving on ground to all the players. Especially in this sport, it's so much more important to have the right people on field looking after you. The medics, the ambulance, the doctors, physios. And that's a time when we should call out for Rugby India for the commendable job they've been doing to ensure all the players have the right support. Some loud cheers on the sideline. Both teams are playing for a very important position to continue their place in the tournament.
Change in possession, advancing towards the half. The Bangalore Rugby Football Club. Kicked out to danger. Score still 0-0. Again in possession, depleted the Delhi Rebel side. The Delhi Rebels have been defending throughout this game and again advancing the Bangalore Rugby Football Club. Quite a few phases, patch of the field, but now it's a turnover. Let's see what they have in the bag of treats for us.
Delhi Rebels has finally got the possession and lost before I got onto the mic. But let's hope that there is some game change from here and they can turn this possession into something advantageous for them. The first knock on, from Bangalore FC, and we're back to the scrum. And quick tap from Bangalore, keeping the possession, which they have almost for 90% of the game till now. But somehow they haven't been able to convert it into something favorable for them, getting too close every time and losing out. I'm sure the fans and viewers are also waiting as they are to get the score on the board.
But I'm sure they're enjoying this tussle as well. Both teams on their game.
Probably the heat or the delay, but looks like Delhi Rebels is making a bunch of mistakes, which is coming in favor of Bangalore. And that's another line out kick for penalty. So, Seth, we've been seeing that the delays can really play with the minds of the players as well. How do you think it's something that we can help the players to understand when situations like these arise? Because in gameplay, anything can happen.
This was quite unfortunate, this one. Uh, but I think the players themselves could have adjusted before the match because they knew since yesterday that.
And
And that's a score.
that's a score.
Finally, can we hear
Not
a
yet.
big whistle?
Not yet.
Not yet. Few inches away.
Not yet. Looks like there's going to be a bit of consultation on the sidelines, but probably both teams are hoping for two completely different results from that conversation. Fortunately, try not awarded. And Bangalore using their strength with the famous pick and go. Very, very close to the try line. Not giving up, but which player would so close to the try line? And quick out of the backs. Let's see if they can finish and put to use all the hard work that the forwards have put together. And that's a try. The first one for Bangalore.
You're kicking, buddy. Yeah, Keel's kicking. Yeah, deep. Tell them exit. Exit play now. Yeah? Exits.
Finally, an opening 5 points for Bangalore Rugby Football Club. Quite a difficult angle to convert from, but no doubt about this player with a high succession rate.
Unfortunately missed, but they would still be happy. They've got the first points on the board, securing their position, putting a little bit more pressure on Delhi Rebels as we come closer to the end of the first half with just under 4 minutes remaining. And let's kick off. Saving it, keeping it. Once again, possession for the ball is extremely, extremely important. Hopefully, Delhi Rebels can make a quick turnaround from here, take advantage of this, and put in some equal scores on the board. Nobody wants to leave possession, whether it's their ball or not. And this does remind me of the very first time when I started playing rugby. And all my coach always told me is that if you do not have that ball, there's nothing you can do in this game. And I guess that's the Bible that everyone follows when playing the sport. Looking like Delhi Rebels finally have that first chance to get that try. Almost converting into a maul. But a clear ruck now. Finding that gap. Unfortunately, no support to pass out and do a quick offload. And the team looking back at their senior most player Gotham to create some spaces for them and maybe convert this into a try. And that's a pass on the out. Some confusion, too close to the outline. A little bit of discussion. We should know shortly whether that was a try or not. And that's a try for Delhi Rebels. Scores equal. This is making quite exciting. Delhi Rebels didn't really give them much time to breathe. Converting that kickoff into a try in their favor clearly shows that nobody is here to give anyone an easy time. And that with that horn, we have the signal that we're almost at halftime. Probably the last play before halftime. Unsuccessful conversion, and with that, we're into halftime.
Everyone, on me, circle around me.
With a quick short halftime, we see the refs and the teams coming back onto the field. We're starting the second half almost equal with both teams on 5-5. It's the team that keeps their calm and are composed that can make that win probably today. There's a lot at stake on the match today for both teams. A win is a lot more than just the win. It secures their position and place in this tournament. So there's absolutely nothing stopping them.
And Pushpender kicks off in the second half. Tall, high kick, securing possession. BRFC.
BRFC using their strength throughout the game, whether it's in their rucks, their scrums, their lineouts. But it'll be exciting to see a maul on this game, right?
And chance here.
And
A good hard line by Kevin.
gaining ground and with
And that's about it.
And that's a try for Delhi Rebels. Clear try.
Prabal Giri with a passionate run towards the try line. Looks like a try. Waiting on Palak to confirm. And it is the Delhi Rebels 10 points and BRFC 5. That run was really passionate. He really wanted that score for his team. And just
No.
glides through the defense, the wall of BRFC.
Not trying to leave anything for the last moment. And using, once again, we see experience and gameplay coming into advantage for the team. And that's also a conversion. Things finally going the Rebels' way. With that conversion, Delhi Rebels at 12 and BRFC at 5. We wait for both the teams to line up once again. Again, somebody we missed out are the volunteers who've been around here, ensuring that the game goes on smoothly, seamlessly, with the balls coming in on time for kickoffs.
Another big hit by number 6. Ball is out. And Prabal Giri waiting again. Still maintain the possession, the Delhi Rebels.
I'm sure they've had quite a motivating talk during the second half, because we see a very different set of Delhi Rebels playing now. And their game looks a lot more organized. We see them in possession and clearly a lot more moves coming in, more gameplays. A very different Delhi Rebels side in the second half from what we were seeing in the.
Definitely the run by Prabal has filled motivation and power into the line of the Delhi Rebels. Just reminded them who they are. And now they are onto their game, advancing bit by bit. That's a knock on. A high tackle penalty, bringing it back. Palak Podar.
Looks like this is going to be another kick to touch.
How interesting it would be if Bangalore just comes in with another try and 2 more points. All the weight would be worth it for this match.
But clearly both the teams haven't disappointed after all the wait. There has been very strong contest between both the teams. The game is very equally matched and very close on the scoreline. Anything can happen. The turnarounds have been really quick. And Bangalore trying to get their opportunity once again, getting the ball closer to their side of the try line.
Calls for a sub. Fresh legs onto the pitch from the Bangalore side.
And that plays a very, very important role, right? And especially with this heat draining out a lot of the bigger players, especially in a match where there is so much contest, so many tackles, and each of them have been hard hits, whether it's been a hit or a tackle. They've really, really felt it even outside the field. Looks like Bangalore's making their team heavier during this scrum.
Turns over to the Delhi Rebels.
And quick movement from Delhi Rebels, taking advantage of this penalty and using their bigger backs and strong driving by each one of them. Unfortunately, missed opportunity. Quick turnover, and this is what the rugby magic is all about. And that's a try.
And Sanju Thapa is always seen running onto the sideline. Comes out of nowhere and with unmatched speed, he always makes sure that the ball is grounded.
Some really heated discussions, but we all know eventually off the field it's going to be one hug and a handshake. But for now, that's a yellow card for Bangalore FC. And conversion. Looks like Delhi Rebels is not staying back anymore. Playing, dominating the game in the second half. Delhi Rebels are now at 19. BRFC continues at 5.
Sanju Thapa again. Wing is empty. Dragged down. It's no stopping for Rebels now.
It's like they've come with some rigored energy back into the game. Clearly need to speak to the coach to understand what they said or what they got. And there's missed tackles, too much speed. I guess the Rebels are getting too fast for the Bangalore team now to stop. Clearly our version of the unstoppable rugby. We're finally seeing some fancy footwork on the field, and clearly that's what is showing the change in the game. The pace of the game has also changed drastically. Rebels looks like they're finally playing to their advantage, using the experience and speed of their backline, and also the fancy footwork, which all of us enjoy watching.
Delhi with another strategic decision to get fresh legs onto the pitch.
But we can't yet rule out on the game. We still have a good 20 minutes left on the clock. And that's a lot of time in a 15th game to turn around. But let's see, because clearly with the game we can see how Delhi Rebels has come out with some kind of vengeance to probably not against Rebels, not against Bangalore, but it looks like it's the Hurricanes. And we're back with that whistle. That's going in strong, big hits. Clearly requires the whole team to keep him up. And quick down, held up. Unfortunately, not a try. Ball held up. We move back from the try line.
And Wahid with a quick fix to the player. Start again. It's Kevin with the ball. Knocked it on. Scrum time.
Always very painful to have a turnover right from the try line, but it's about regrouping and keeping that calm and getting back the possession of the ball to redo what we missed. And we go in for the scrum again. And that's a collapse. Another collapse. Right. Looks like Bangalore's missing out their opportunity on penalty and possessions back to Delhi Rebels.
Moving on to the line out. Was clean, clear. The ball is out to the backs.
Unfortunately, in all that hurriedness, instead of possession, losing out of the ball on the knock on, and we're on to another scrum. Again, dangerously close to the Bangalore FC try line. Not sure, Sev, but seeing the match between the two halves feels like Bangalore's struggling with their defense a little bit.
And they lost motivation, I guess. Two tries with such passion that the Delhi Rebels have got into the game. Now the wall is trembling, the defense is loose, and the passion of the players on the back foot. Even the heavy scrums that they were pushing, that has come to an end.
We are clearly missing the tackles and the hits
Look at
that we
that.
saw in the first half of the game. Looks like this is going to be another clean try for Delhi Rebels.
And now it's another one.
I think what you said is very true. We can see Bangalore losing motivation with every try, with every move, and somehow that is only motivating Delhi Rebels to go much more harder, probably even making it a little simpler for them. Let's wait for the conversion kick. And that's a misconversion. And the scores at 47 minutes is 24 to Delhi Rebels, and we're still at 5 for BRFC. Quick start from Bangalore, hoping to make advantage of it, creating some pressure. And the knock on. Knock on.
Another scrum in favor of the Delhi Rebels. The heavy pack of the Bangalore Rugby Football Club. Trying to maintain. And off you go.
Oh, that's a quick run from Bangalore right on the sidelines and
Talk about a dramatic
penalty.
entry. He just got subbed.
Yes, that's what Bangalore was waiting for. Finally changing their strategy a little, moving to the backs, bringing in the faster players from their team. And that's a try for Bangalore FC. and hoping that this new pair of legs and vigor that he brought in will bring in some more motivation into BRFC, and maybe the last 10 minutes could turn out to be very, very different from what we've been seeing in the second half. And missed. So we're at 10 to Bangalore and 24 to Delhi.
They need 2 tries and 2 conversions to cover the score up. 10 minutes left into this game. Bangalore has come back with a new zeal and motivation.
Or we can look at another miracle of the penalty try. Let's see what they do from here. Or Delhi Rebel continues to dominate as we get closer to the final whistle. Once again, using their weight, doing a quick pick and go to gain some ground before they can get that ball out securely towards the try line. Oh, unfortunate, good defense. Okay. Clearly the heat of the game getting to the players. I think it's time where the teams talk to each other, the captains talk to their own team members and try to calm them down, because the weather, the delay, the score lines all can get the better of you as a player. A- Yes, clearly the referees calling out uh, and taking strong opinions, ensuring that the teams are spoken to, because it is very important to show the discipline on the game, on the field. Without discipline, I don't think any of the winning or the losing, the good game matters. And it's one of the strongest values of rugby as we start. While we speak of integrity, we speak of discipline, and without that, there is no respect left for the team members and their oppositions. Restarting at penalty with Bangalore. And luckily, in the sport of rugby, like we were discussing yesterday, it's better to channelize that aggression into the sport and make the better of it and make the game a better game rather than taking it out on each other. Unfortunately, with the lack of quick support, Bangalore seem to have lost the ground they gained. But we're back to a penalty, and they continue to keep their possession, and the knockout didn't affect them much. Right. Still inside, the ball continues, the game's on.
Are making silly mistakes, Bangalore. They're getting too personal with this game. Just keep their calm in this chaos. Stick to the basics. Here it is. Palak says, get back.
Both teams desperately trying to get and gain ground however they possibly can in the legal way. Delhi Rebels hoping to get in one more last try before the game ends. And that's a quick maul. I think this is the first we've been seeing in this match. And that's a quick out for Delhi Rebels using their speed and strategy. Unfortunately, a mistake on their end, costing them the possession of the ball.
2 minutes left onto the clock. 2 tries behind BRFC. Ball still in field of play. Turn of possession. Knocked number 9 down.
We've seen Kevin doing his job throughout the game, not missing any of the balls, almost trying to even keep in the balls which are going towards line out. And he has been quite successful in that, gaining ground for Delhi Rebels, that which has been quite influential for the game, which has now turned in their favor.
Last minute left. Our hopes are dying for Bangalore Rugby Football Club.
Unfortunately missed, but still keeping strong the possession of the ball. Bangalore FC, and on the danger zone. So it's only that much more important to get out and secure their position. Kicking it out of the danger zone. However, the back ball's back to Delhi Rebels. And some fancy footwork in the middle of the field with speed, gaining some more ground for Delhi Rebels. Number 8. And they've kicked it out, and that's the end, with Delhi Rebels at 24, BRFC at 10. Delhi Rebels forwards, advances to the next part of the tournament. Unfortunately for Bangalore FC, the tournament comes to an end.
Moving on to the next match, the Bombay Gym versus the Delhi Lions. Stay tuned.